Now this is a cookie that I really love. It's a traditional holiday treat, Macaroons. You make them for Passover. They are gluten-free. They have a dense, moist inside and they're crunchy on the outside, and they are simply irresistible. Now I'm adding 3½ egg whites for 2½ cups of unsweetened coconut. These are small eggs, so I'm going to use a little tiny egg to just moisten the coconut. You'll use anywhere from 3 to 4 eggs, depending on the size. And a pinch of salt. So once the eggs are broken up, add all the egg whites. You don't want them too wet, but you don't want them too dry. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Be prepared to use your hands. Be prepared to get your fingers full of macaroon. Have a bowl of water for your hands. And you want to make these uniform size, so I find the best way to do that with cookie dough is to use an ice cream scoop. Take your scoop. This is a 2 tablespoon scoop, and just put it on the piece of parchment paper. I think I will form these in my hands. So you can make this dough yesterday. It becomes a little bit more easy to use. Or you can just make them fresh like this. And they're an unusual shape, a little bit pyramidal and pinched. But you don't want them too compressed because you want them to kind of melt in your mouth. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees and bake 16 to 17 minutes. This will make anywhere from 9 to 12 macaroons. Now, if you want to make kind of chocolatey ones, you just add ½ cup of semi-sweet chocolate. Just stir it into the coconut. That will make a mildly chocolate macaroon. And then this one will be a very chocolatey macaroon. 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate melted. And, oh, cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of beautiful dark cocoa powder. So this is the chocolate version. You have to up the coconut to 2 2/3 cups of unsweetened coconut and use 4 large egg whites. And that's a really rich macaroon. So to show you what that looks like, I'll show you. I'll just make one of each. Better start with a light one. It sticks together very nicely. So that'll be a chocolate studded macaroon, and this will be a chocolate macaroon. Now you can use sweetened coconut, but if you're going to use the sweetened coconut, then reduce the sugar from 3/4 cup to 1 tablespoon. I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. So this is what the macaroon looks like when it comes out of the oven. This is cooled a bit, but if you break into it, you can see that it is moist and flaky and delicious and chewy. It's what a coconut macaroon should be. Now, I like to dip the point about halfway in melted semi-sweet chocolate and let that harden. That is a wonderful dessert cookie. Now, displayed on cake stands like this, macaroons are fabulous. Look at the variety. The chocolate chip, the chocolate, the plain, and the chocolate dipped macaroons. Not just for Passover anymore, they're for every day.